Oh, whoops. That's on me. It's just one though. We should be able to handle it. I actually really fucking enjoyed the Rumble. I thought it was a neat, like, I don't want to say a near perfect pay per view because of course there were like the Lacey Bailey matchup. I couldn't fucking get myself into it. Only because I haven't been a fan of the whole storyline where it's like, I'm a mother, so I'm a good guy. It's like, just because you're a Marine and a mother makes you a good guy. Just seemed kind of weak there. But, I mean, I fucking love the whole pay-per-view I loved. Both Rumbles were fantastic. I know that there were people that were complaining about Brock smashing at the beginning, but I fucking loved it. You're telling a narrative. As Dave and I were watching it with Pete, who's done some wrestling podcasts with us, and like he even said, it's like you're telling a story. You're building Brock up to be this unstoppable force. You're building your champion, and he doesn't lose anything by getting knocked out by Drew McIntyre, because Drew McIntyre won the entire Rumble, is going to take him on at Mania. So, I mean, that's what you fucking want. I also popped so fucking hard when I heard, "You think you know me?" Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I was so happy to see Edge. I was talking about it all night. I'm like, Edge is going to be here. Edge is going to be here. Dave and Peter are like, I don't think so. I don't think Edge is going to pop up. And both Dave and I just fucking popped. Just fucking popped when Edge's music hit. Yeah, we did one on AEW. We did one on last year's Rumble. I think we did one more. Because I know we did two with Dave, and Pete and I did one. But yeah, no, I fucking loved it. Yeah, it's like he came back for SummerSlam, and the rumors was he was fucking working with like the WWE medical people in Pittsburgh. And everyone's like, he's going to be in the Rumble. He's going to be. And no one was for sure, but I'm so glad he was. And I'll be completely honest, fucking Raw on Monday, whoo, that Randy Orton Edge stuff, I liked it, but I was also very nervous for Edge. Like, when he took that fucking RKO, I was like, oh, dear God, watch the neck. I'm like, watch the neck, Randy. Can't be sending Edge back on the shelf. Okay, let's do some of this. I should probably fucking sweeping strikes. Okay. Yeah, I should probably fucking sweeping strikes. But I'm trying to think from the Rumble, the only things I would change, I would change, I think there was one, and that was the Becky Asuka match, where I just would have changed the outcome. I would have had Asuka. I think I know why they had Bailey, or not Bailey, why they had Becky win it or retain it, but like, I don't know. With me, maybe it was because I was thinking Shayna Baszler was gonna win the Rumble, but I would have fucking made Asuka win the title off of Becky, so that we could have an entire storyline of Asuka versus Becky for Mania, but you never know. With the tag team titles, is Kyrie, like, you're hoping Kyrie Sane is going to be healthy for Mania. So that's also going to be thrown into it, because if Asuka has a feud with Becky if she has a feud with Becky for Mania, then that kind of puts the fucking tag titles on the shelf, because you're not going to have Asuka in 2 matches. We're going to change the outcome to yeah, I see. In my mind, if Asuka would have won the belt, it would have been Asuka Becky at Mania. And my idea was that, my entire storyline obviously got blown up by this, but if I was booking it, how I would have fantasy booked it was Asuka beats Becky at the Rumble. You now have an entire storyline up to Mania where Becky wants the match again. She's not going to re-sign unless she gets the match at Mania, because it's that match that she can't get over. She needs to beat Asuka. She obsesses about it. She needs to beat her. And that can bring you all the way to fucking Mania. Where on the other side, I would have just had Shayna Baszler win the Rumble and challenge Bayley. Kind of like, hey, you're a weak champion. I'm going to take you out. I'm the champion that SmackDown deserves. Have Shayna beat Bayley at the Rumble. Have Becky get her title back at the Rumble. And then that could also then set you... in my mind, I was thinking that could set you up for either Clash of Champions, if you do that again, or Survivor Series, where now you have the SmackDown Championship on Shayna and the Raw Championship on Becky. And then in that case, you can then have either Becky... You can have a Becky-Shayna match at both Clash of Champions. You can have Becky versus Shayna. Then at Survivor Series, you can have that same matchup, but throw Rhea Ripley into the fucking mix. Oh, that would have been great. But now I'm just assuming that Charlotte's going to challenge... Like, part of me feels like Charlotte's going to challenge Becky. It's going to be a great matchup, because both of them put on fucking great matches. And then Shayna's just going to show up to SmackDown and be like, hey, this is my title. Which I wouldn't be shocked with. Or Charlotte can challenge Bayley and go to SmackDown, ? But I don't know why they would do that. I don't know why they would do that. But it's still a possibility. It's still a possibility. But I would see it being the other way. Would be Becky. So let's see. Should be Becky, Shayna. See, here's my... I'll ask you. What are your thoughts if... I'm not talking about the matchup. I'm not talking about the actual match, because I believe Charlotte and Rhea would put on a phenomenal match at Mania. My question to you would be, what is your thought on Charlotte, who is definitely a main eventer? She is definitely a main carder going back to NXT. Because there's a part of me that is like I kind of get it in Finn Balor's sense, because Finn Balor was always the guy on the main roster that injuries just crept up and got him, and he could never stay healthy. So he can, in my case, go to NXT, not have to worry with all the travel, and kind of be one of the headliners. They don't even need a fucking headliner like him. They got great fucking talent down there. But being that guy to say, hey, I can even if you get hurt in NXT, it's not that bad. I don't know. I just see Charlotte challenging for the NXT title as not as big of a positive as people would think. It'd be a great match, but What, you have Charlotte win and then she's on NXT? Question mark? Like, I don't know if I would want that. I don't know. My only question is they haven't really done much with her on Raw, except for like a few matches with Asuka, I think it was. Well, she had that fucking tag team match with Becky. Yeah, and like, so you say that so what you're saying is Charlotte challenges Rhea, Rhea wins, and you're doing that to build up Rhea Ripley. That's what you're saying. So it's not Charlotte going down there to steal it. That I can dig. Okay, that I didn't think about. Where you use Charlotte to build up Rhea Ripley and build up the NXT championship. Like, hey, a main eventer came to take our title and I defended it, kind of a thing. I can fucking get behind that. And NXT's amazing. Like, fucking the best, one of the funniest parts of the Rumble is when Keith Lee got into the Rumble and you can see Brock going like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, man. Then he goes to fucking take a shoulder and Keith Lee's like, nuh-uh, chump. Not happening. Not that Brock's a chump, but yeah. No, that was fucking funny. Fucking love Keith Lee. Oh, bask in his glory. Oh, bask in his... I'm gonna fucking put that on. Let's see. Let's go down to music. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Get his glory. He is limitless. Bask in his glory. Bask in his glory. For he is limitless. Bask in his glory. Bask in his glory. For he is limitless. Who's that champ I see? Fucking love him. I love Keith Lee. Keith Lee. And we found him. And tears on the ground. Let's see, 5 more dwarfs. Thank you. Back now. Still trying. For he is limitless. For he is limitless. Bask in his glory. For he is limitless. Bask in his glory. Limitless. Who's that champ I see? Keith Lee. I fucking love his song. He's a North American champion now, right? Keith Lee, he won it off of Roderick Strong 2 weeks ago. Shayna beat Charlotte. Then you have Kairi Sane win the Rumble. Then boom. So what you're saying... So what do you do with Shayna up until... So what you're saying is Charlotte challenges this year for the NXT. Cool. She goes up against Rhea Ripley. Great match. They both put on a show. Rhea Ripley then... Here's the... So, the NXT Championship is undefended on Mania, right? Charlotte wouldn't go to TakeOver for that, would she? regardless, Charlotte takes on Rhea Ripley. Rhea wins. Then after Mania, like, the other thing you got to think about is there's Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is in June. So, like, you could even still do that. You could have... Oh, that's what you can fucking do. You can have... Let's see. 4 strength. 13-9. No, I don't need to fucking get any of those. These shoulders, though, are nice. I'm gonna fucking pick those up. Yeah, that's what I thought. You'd have Asuka win Money in the Bank? I'm thinking, what, like, why not Shayna? Unless you... See, here's the thing, though. And Pete brought this up when I was bringing up why Shayna should win the Rumble. Is he said that the problem with Shayna, it's not really a problem, but she's just so dominant to where you don't have to fucking have her win a Money in the Bank. Like, she can just show up and say, I'm here to fucking take your title. Because she's just that kind of a character. Where you just have her show up and it's like, okay, I'm here to win. I'm here to take it. Who would Asuka go after then? Would she then challenge Becky again? And it'd be Becky Asuka? Or she'd try to take the title from Becky because really you can cash it in at any time? Or do you go with someone? Who else are you going to go with, to be honest? I'm honestly really hoping that they're not going to break up Fire and Desire. Because I think they should get a fucking tag team run. They should get a women's tag title run. But to be honest, the women's tag titles have been fucking forgotten. They put them on the Kabuki Warriors and Kairi Sane gets hurt. So you can't really have those matchups. And when you do have a matchup, they're going up against like makeshift tag teams. Ugh. Now I just feel like I'm fucking rambling. So you're saying Asuka wins Money in the Bank. Then you have just a Shayna Charlotte feud, like we had Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black. And then Kairi Sane wins the Rumble. I think I missed a part. I think I missed a part in your thing. Wait, yeah, Charlotte stays on Raw. Then have Charlotte challenge Shayna after she's beat Becky. Feuds with her for months. So my question then would be, my question would be, in what you mapped out, Demon, how does... Okay, maybe you're going to say right here. So in my head, Shayna beats Becky. Okay. Beats her at Mania this year. So you're saying this year in Tampa, Shayna wins against Becky, takes the Raw title. So the Raw title is now on Shayna Baszler. Sorry, I had to tell him fucking what I needed. So Shayna beats Becky at this year's Mania for the belt. Then they can feud. I'm going to have him fucking deal with that. Let's see. Shayna beats her every time. Clean. Then Asuka wins Money in the Bank. Then Charlotte Shayna till Rumble. So, is Asuka then going to be a fail? I should probably keep reading. Then Charlotte versus Shayna till Rumble. Shayna wins the same night. Kairi Sane wins the Rumble. Kairi wins the Rumble. Then you have Kairi Sane wins the belt from Shayna. Then so what you're saying is, you have Asuka, you have Kairi win the belt off of Shayna at next year's Mania. So Mania 2021, you have Kairi Sane beat Shayna And then that would be like. Here's the question though: Would WWE actually have the Money in the Bank winner hold out almost an entire year? Because you would think Asuka would win, and I think Money in the Bank's sometimes it's in May. Recently, it's been in June. Recently, it's been in June. Saboteur. Sorry, I was fucking looking for the mob that I need. So that means she would have to literally hang on to it for almost an entire year. Which, don't get me wrong, I would love. Long-term storylines up the ass. But my question is, would WWE actually... Because WWE with Money in the Bank, to me, it seems like they love to blow their load. Especially women's division. Like, you had Alexa Bliss, I think it was 2018. She cashed in on the same night. I'm trying to think who won Money in the Bank last year. Or was it Carmella in 2018? Fuck, I gotta look that up. Money in the Bank winners. Come on, let's kill these guys. It's like, I just need one demo guy. That's all I need. Ooh, Senorita. Nice fucking play, Spotify. Well, there's a ton of ways to sabotage it. Man, they just fucking keep running for days. What a fucking battle we've been in right here. Just mobs on top of mobs on top of mobs. Didn't know I'd see such a beautiful. Let's cleave. Kaboosh. Damn it. Another one just fucking save me. I died. I'm just gonna fucking try to come back as soon as possible. Epic battle. Epic fucking battle we had. Let's see, who won it last year? So last year we had Brock. Bailey. That's who it was last year. It was Bailey won it. That's right. That is right. Bailey won it last year. And that was Alexa Bliss the year before. Yep. No. Yes. Yeah, that's right. It was Alexa Bliss the year before that. And then Carmella was 2017, I believe. Yep. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. It was fucking Carmella in 17, Bliss in 18. Last year was Bailey. I forgot about that shit. Yeah, good point. I totally forget about the fucking fucking Seth, because that was San Francisco's Mania, right? With Seth just fucking running down the ramp with the fucking briefcase. forgot she won it last year. I think you're right. I think she did cash it in on the same night. Here, let's see. 2019. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, she did. Because it was Charlotte versus Becky. Because Becky had both titles. Yeah, it was Becky 2 belts. Becky beat Lacey Evans. She had to defend both titles in one night. Becky defeated Lacey Evans, then immediately had to defend the SmackDown one against Charlotte. Charlotte won, and then while she was celebrating, Bayley came in, cashed in, won it in 20 seconds, and then Bayley was our champion since then. Let's heat up, and I get with you. I feel like what you're thinking about, really leaving with you. Like, Bayley has the championship. We just fucking forgot how she got it. Oh, that's fucking gold. Like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? Know what I'm thinking about, really leaving with you. Like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? Yeah, Alexa was the same way. That's why I'm like, I mean, what, except for Mella? Like, usually they cash that shit in early. Like, I don't think WWE has it in them to have a long storyline. A played out storyline. For the money, for the Money in the Bank. Because we haven't seen it. I would love it, though. I would fucking love it if Asuka won it and then held it all the way until Mania the next year. As long as the storyline up in there until good. I should say that. As long as the story they're telling till then is a good fucking story. When I say... let's see. Who did she lose it to? I'm trying to think. Who did she lose the SmackDown title to? Did she lose it? Did she? Let's see. SmackDown Women's Title winners. If I wanna hear you say I want to wait. There we go. SmackDown Women's Title Champions. Charlotte won it at Hell in a Cell. You're right. I forgot that Charlotte won it at Hell in a Cell. And then Bayley won it Charlotte won it at Hell in a Cell on October 6th. And then Bayley fucking won it on October 11th on a SmackDown. I completely forgot that Charlotte won it at Hell in a Cell. Completely forgot she won it back. You're right. She turned heel and then won it on SmackDown. Which, I'll be honest, I ain't buying into heel Bayley. I'm not buying in on it. Plus, if they're going to do a Sasha... if you're going to do Sasha Bayley at Mania this year, you can't have it be heel... I guess you could do heel versus heel, but I wouldn't. If I wanted a Sasha Bayley matchup, I'm fucking doing babyface Bayley versus heel Sasha. Because you have to have heel Sasha, because she'd be the one turning on fucking Bayley.